Here is another example in our review of factoring. We have 5x squared plus 13x plus 6. Well, what is the greatest common factor? It looks like the greatest common factor is going to be a 1, since 1 is the largest number that will divide into a 5, a 13, and a 6. When the greatest common factor is a 1, it does no good to pull it out. We can go straight to a product of two binomials. So I'm going to write the beginnings of our two binomials here. What could go there and there to give us a 5x squared? There's really only one way that could happen. It must be a 5x and an x. Now, are these two signs going to be the same or different? I can tell they're going to be the same since this is a positive. Which the same? Will they both be pluses or will they both be minuses? This tells me that they'll both be pluses. So I'll put a plus sign and a plus sign. Now, these two numbers are all we need to finish factoring. And these two numbers have to multiply together to give us a 6. The truth is that sometimes you guess wrong. I'm going to just take a guess and say maybe it's a 6 and a 1. Let's check. 5x times 1 would give a 5x, and 6 times x would give a 6x. 5x plus 6x is 11x. 11x, it does not give us the 13x that we want, and so this is not the way we factor it. Let's try again. Well, we already know it must look like 5x plus something and x plus something. What is another way that we could get this 6? Another way we could get the 6 is a 2 and a 3. Let's try this, test it out. 5x times 3 would be 15x. 2 times x is 2x. 15x plus 2x is 17x. That does not give us the 13x that we want. And so this also cannot be the way to factor it. Let's try again. Here is a 5x plus and an x plus. We did the 2 and the 3, but we haven't tried a 3 and a 2. Let's test this one. 5x times 2 is 10x. 3 times x is 3x. 10x plus 3x is 13x. And so that means that this is the correct factorization.